Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be creating this awesome procedural watermelon using Blender 3D. If you're new here, please make sure to like the video and subscribe for more content like this. Add a UV sphere and rotate it along the X-axis by pressing R, then X, and type 90. Go to Edit mode and scale the UV sphere along the Y-axis. Make sure to scale it in Edit mode so you don't have to apply the scale. Add a subsurface modifier and set the levels viewport to 2. Let's add some material to the watermelon. Go to the Shading tab. Then create a new material. Add a color ramp node and connect its output to the base color input of the principled BSDF shader. Let's enable the material preview mode. Now invert the white and black colors in the color ramp. Add another color ramp node and connect it to the roughness input of the principled BSDF shader. Now, change the white and black colors in the color ramp to gray. Add a noise texture and connect its factor output to the factor input of the color ramp. Set the noise texture scale to 1 and detail to 0. Add a wave texture. Connect the wave texture color output to the noise texture's vector input. Add a mapping node and connect its vector output to the noise texture's vector input. Add a texture coordinate node and connect its UV output to the mapping node's vector input. The watermelon is looking good. Let's add more detail to make it look even more delicious. Set the wave texture distortion and detail to 9. Increase the detail roughness to 1. Increase the noise texture distortion to 0.4. Add another noise texture and connect the mapping node's vector to the noise texture's vector. Add a bump node. Reduce the strength to 0.03. Connect the bump node's normal to the principled BSDF's normal. Change the black color on the color ramp to a darker green. Add a color stop to the color ramp. Change the white color on the color ramp to a slightly darker green. Add another color stop and change the white color to a light green. Change the first color stop from white to a light green. If your watermelon is reflecting like this, make sure to connect the noise texture's factor to the bump node's height. If you like, you can adjust the values to achieve your desired look. That's it for the video, guys. Stick around if you want to see how I made the render. Thank you for watching.